Okay, we got stalker contact. 45 seconds ago, someone posted, "You are lying to these officers. They should charge you filing a false police report. Nobody scammed you out of money. You need a co-signer of an apartment. Fuck with their credit." He's talking about shit through the video. But let's look at the video. The video was published I know it was 5 minutes old. It's been up less than 5 minutes, okay? And the names, if you look at his name, Surviving Malcolm 5013. Malcolm May is the name of the account that scammed me. And this is me trying to get a cosigner so I can get an apartment. He stepped in to scam me. And the cops were like, "Why don't you block him?" Well, because Malcolm May 5013 is just a sock puppet account. Or wait. Oh, no. Hold on. He's overconfident.
Reach the City of Herman Police Department. Police emergency. Please.
Now I'm sure that's an ID.
Please wait while I transfer your call.
It's a nigger. Nah. Yeah, I called earlier to make a report about stalkers bullying me and stuff, and then I talked to an officer and we hung up. Since then, in the last hour, a serious new series came through, and the dude's exposed his identity. He's grown overconfident. There is no question I have the identity now. This needs, I need an officer for report. You got to come send an officer out. There's no question. We got it. And this has happened within the last hour since I talked to you. This is accurate. I posted a video about our earlier interaction, talking to the cop and showing the stalker and the messages and stuff. It's a 45-minute video. Within 3 minutes of posting it, this dude is messaging me about the video, and he used an account with a similar name, Surviving Malcolm 5013. And I go look at the account, doing research, and it's his real personal account. The Cashapp I sent the money to is the same icon picture, and there's dozens of videos, personal vlogs for it's 100% proof this is the guy. We've got the guy. If you were looking at what I am looking at now, you would see what I'm saying. There's no question. It's dozens of videos, all first person. It's clearly self-published. Like, this is the guy. This is the guy that scammed me out of money. This is the guy that's threatening me. This is the guy that's sending me harassing me messages.
Okay. All right. I'll have an officer give you a phone call.
No, I want an officer present. You need to see what I am seeing. If you could, I am seeing, there would be no more question who this guy is. And he's military, and he's got a big German Shepherd, and I'm going to assume he's got guns. This dude's got a PTSD guy, the soldier with PTSD. The dude harassing me and threatening me is an armed veteran that's got cancer. So, okay, that's not good. A person,
I will have an officer contact you, sir. I'm going to go ahead and disconnect. I'll have an officer contact you.
Okay. Yeah, so he's grown overconfident. You're seeing this live with me. This dude, okay? Let me get the Cashapp up on my phone. I've seen it before. View profile. Here we go. He had December 2023. He's been harassing me longer than that. He had a picture with this account. He had a picture here. I know he did. And the picture was this picture. This is the exact picture that was on the Cashapp account. If we get the history through a subpoena or something, we will see that picture was here on his profile. And it's this dude.
Good afternoon, guys. My name is Malcolm, and what I'm going to do is share a little bit of my story of experience, strength, and hope, and how I actually went from hopeless to hope and beyond. I'm going to keep it a little bit brief here because I'm eventually going to be doing a full-length interview on ABC. But I just
Where
wanted
is
to
my
discuss
fucking...
that interview a little bit and let you know who I am. For those of you who have not met me before, give you a bit of my testimony. Originally from the Midwest, and one of my dreams growing up as a kid was to either drive tanks or jump on airplanes, and I was able to do both, actually. And that was just something I was passionate about.
Yeah, right.
Just living out my dreams no matter what. And, you know, once I was in the military for a couple years, I kind of decided I could do this. You know, I started, you know, getting promoted and doing the things I needed to do to kind of keep me in order. And what I didn't realize,
I have a tripod.
the severity or level of responsibility I had.
And I can't find it.
It wasn't until
This is
years later that
my main
it was
tripod,
all crashing down.
but I don't have the phone holder on it.
And I was already a squad leader, and I already had a lot of responsibility. I had a hard time managing myself.
He was already a sergeant, so that's an officer.
It made life tough. You know, I kept grinding away, and you know, I eventually got promoted to E6. And I wasn't moving to a sergeant. Now I've got
E6.
some squad leaders and, you know, some platoon sergeant, or platoon sergeant with a few squad leaders. So that just, you know, multiplied everything, and I just lost it. But I never told anybody. You know, inside I was burnt. You know, I did not know how to serve these people effectively, and I didn't tell anybody. And I let that kind of haunt me for a long time. And then,
Oh God, he's a mentally broken down
probably
soldier.
August of 1993 is when we got our orders to go to Somalia, and we were a support unit that was attached to, I believe, a unit out of Fort Bragg to provide support for special operations and, you know, Rangers and so on and so forth. And keeping it brief, because I'm sure that the interview on ABC will be a little bit more in depth. I mean, there's things that you see, smell, hear, and feel in combat that I will never be able to duplicate or tell anybody what it's like, you know. Having had lunch with Master Sergeant Timothy Martin on several occasions before he was lost in combat, you know, learning from him and just, you know, sitting down with a hero and just being able just to listen, you know, not talking, just listening to what this guy had to say, you know, and that takes an effect on people. And when you start losing friends in multiples, it takes an effect on you, whether you're in the combat zone with them or whether you're not. It takes a toll on you. I got out of the military, you know, in February of '99, and I was out of control. I had no mental faculties pretty much about me, and what the sad thing was is, you know, I had found alcohol and drugs, and that was it. I knew how to ease my pain with that, and that's what I did for a lot of years. Come full circle here, you know, I get to a point where it's hard for me to leave my house. I'm having nightmares. I'm waking up with cold sweats. I separate myself from certain groups of people, and that's all based from, you know, 100% feel, you know, from combat, and I'm not afraid to say that. Post-traumatic stress disorder controlled my life from August of '93 till present, and I'm just now getting brave enough to talk about it and handle it, because February 9th of 2014, I almost took my life, you know, and I'll spare you the details of that, you know, but I was in a dark place, and thank God I found, via social media, Stop Soldier Suicide. A gentleman named by the name of Ren, W-R-E-N, responded, I think within 10 minutes, and talked to me probably for about 43 minutes. which in a sense saved my life, and I'll be forever thankful to him for that. Because I signed myself, I went to the emergency room. I signed myself into a psych ward where I stayed for 9 days, and I don't think anybody in my circle of friends knows that. Where I'm at today is, based on that experience, Stop Soldier Suicide introduced me to an organization, Saratoga Warhorse, out of Albany, New York, that provides equine therapy for veterans with PTSD, and in conjunction with that one conversation with Ren turned into me going to Albany, New York at no cost to me and getting the care I would have never known about as a veteran that probably helped save my life. And I made a promise that if I made it through that February day in 2014, that I would do whatever it took to get the message to other veterans out there suffering. So if you're a veteran suffering from post-traumatic stress disorder, depression, and you're thinking about suicide, you're looking at somebody that went from hopeless to hope and beyond. If I can do it, I'll make sure I can help you do it too. God bless.
Motherfucker. Yeah, the United States military bullies people all around the world. Veterans too. My father was
Woo! Yeah! Yeah! Woo! Yeah!
So who's stalking me now? Who's stalking me now?
I'm going to show you guys how these scammers go from this
There are some suspicious activities going on in your Amazon account.
to this.
Good afternoon, guys. My name is Malcolm, and
Okay, so can we identify the stalker now? Can we identify Malcolm May? Is Malcolm May a veteran that says he's lost it and fucking didn't tell anybody about it? Are you joking? You don't think this is dangerous? This dude is encouraging me to kill people. I said I'm gonna kill people and show their families this is the fucking people the government won't stop from harassing me. He's an ex-soldier, he's a combat veteran, he's armed, he's dangerous, he's driven tanks and shit, and he's fucking doing everything in his power to fucking hurt me, and no one's doing a damn thing about it. So I'm fucking trying to force an investigation by committing an atrocity. You're gonna fucking lock me up for that and take me to the psych ward? You're not gonna take him to something for encouraging it? For scamming me out of money? He's saying he's mentally ill. He's saying he had a breakdown. He's saying he kept it to himself for a long time and he's got guns and shit. And he's part of a clique. He's actual military. A lot of my stalkers are paramilitary that play soldier boy and shit. He was in the military. Like, he's got the guns. Actually, a lot of them have guns, but they don't have the training. The dudes have training, he ain't got guns. I mean, Lou has guns, but does he have the training? Rob has guns, but does he have the training? So, extra bad, as if this is the fraudster. This is the fraudster. There are no questions. When I talked to the police an hour ago, I didn't have such identifying information. This is clear. That's identifying information.